I'm going to work with a couple of shots that can shed a little light on the importance of perception in Center to Edge Pro One. You know, the two CTE perceptions in CTE Pro One can handle a zillion shots somewhere on the surface of a regulation table. I'm going to take the cue ball and then the one ball and place them in this manner, which is actually one diamond up from the side pocket. So these balls are in between the two diamonds. I have a standard ruler that I'm going to place right next to this diamond, and then a makeshift pocket will be placed right here at the end of the diamond as a target for this one rail bank. Now, what I'm going to do here is just focus primarily on angle. That's what center to edge aiming does. It gives you the angle. Visually, it gives you the angle. Now, I'm going to use edge to A, center to edge, and a half tip left to right pivot for this one rail bank. I'm going to shoot it very softly. Edge to A, center to edge. It's important to note that I'm not behind either one of these lines. I'm going to go straight into the cue ball, half a tip left, turn to center, and shoot very softly. I'm going to move up the table one diamond. Place another line of balls, the cue ball and the two ball. So now I have a parallel line right past my first line. The line, of course, that the one ball was in. I'm going to take the ruler, place it right up to this diamond. The makeshift pocket, once again, is butted right up to the end of the ruler. Now, if I use edge to A, center to edge, left to right pivot, it just seems logical that the two ball is going to track in the same manner to this target as the one ball did to this target. The relationship is identical. But the perceptions that remain objective from one shot to the next account for a different track line that's going to occur here that actually wants to take the object ball to a two rail bank to this side pocket. So rather than the two ball actually tracking to this target as we saw in the first shot, it's going to track a little bit wide of this target as a two rail bank to that side. I'm going to shoot very softly for this shot, isolating angle as much as possible. Left edge to A, center to edge. I'm going to move straight in for my manual pivot, left to right, 1/2 tip. Now I'm at center ball. So I'm right on the marker. The two ball is tracking directly as it should for the two rail bank. Now if I actually wanted to make this ball, I would need to increase the speed, which is going to shorten it up a little bit, and possibly I'm going to have to play with just a little bit of outside spin. So the shot becomes a little bit more difficult because angle's not just going to get the job done on that type of shot. I'd have to be accurate with my choice of speed and my choice of spin. But what center to edge aiming does, it gives you the angle. In manual pivoting, the shot takes you to the angle. The system takes you to the angle. The manual pivots in center to edge aiming are always equal to a half tip pivot. In CTE Pro One, the need to pivot is completely eliminated because you're doing a sweep. So all shots in Pro One are done with either a left or a right sweep that is equal to the half tip pivot. So I just wanted to share a couple of shots that are from a different perspective. We've looked at these things before as far as cutting balls into the pocket, just straight into the pocket, but I wanted to look at a couple of shots that had banking angles and just give you a little different perspective on how perception can lead to connections with the pockets of a regulation table.